So we're just loading up here and we think that Merlin forgot all of his bedding and clothing, probably still in his bedroom. So we're just going to sort what we can from the van in spares and see if we can get him equipped. Go, 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 go! There you go, you're on. Bit of a drizzly, claggy start. Hopefully things will brighten up. It's always difficult getting the forecasts right. Well, the forecasters obviously find that because it was not supposed to be quite as drizzly as this. A little bit drizzly, isn't it?
It's surprisingly thick drizzle though. It's like small, but it's thick.
We've just headed off from Pembroke Dock, heading up the Cleddau Estuary, and we're going to see how far we can get, but we've actually planned to camp out the night at a secret wild camp location that Rachel knows about. Forecast was for winds of about 10-12 miles an hour, and actually it's more like 1 or 2, but we didn't originally have a forecast of drizzle either, so happy enough with low winds and a bit of drizzle, but it'd be nice if it brightens up in a bit.
The doctor I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cottonmouth Joe?
The field with the cows there is where Rachel and I had our wedding ceremony 19 years ago. The White House next to it is called Brickyards, and we spent the night there the night before, well actually the week there before, because we had a bit of a gathering with friends, and on our wedding night we actually camped out in the field. But we had a big marquee up in the field where the cows are, and had a ceilidh and a hog roast and about 150 guests. Yeah, a few memories coming back. And then a few years later these three sproglets came along and life changed dramatically. That's a patrol boat. I guess a police patrol boat. So we've got a patrol boat on the Cleddau here, going up and down, looking a bit bored, and I think, you know, the potential to come across at some point and say, "Oh, what are you up to?" Nice and friendly like. Where are you going? And if that is the case, we're not going to be telling them where we're going, because we're going to be wild camping, which unfortunately in the country of Wales is generally illegal or not permitted. What we're going to be doing is leave no trace camping in a place where it's very quiet. Rachel only knows about it because she's explored it from the water before and camped there. It's just on the high tide mark, and you can only access it at high tide really because of the mud. But yeah, it's us enjoying a sport and an activity that I think really should be our birthright, when you're not causing any harm, to be able to kayak along and camp without causing any damage, or even anyone else knowing that you're there. You can do it in Scotland, as we have done and as you've seen in our films, but in England about the only place you can do it is on Dartmoor by law. There are plenty of other places where there's sort of de facto access. Up in the Lake District Hills in Wales, people wild camp in Snowdonia, but again it's all without permission, it's all without landowner consent. Landowners often being either large rich landowners who've had it in their possession for hundreds of years. Presumably their ancestors were the rich barons who robbed it off the poor in the feudal times. As you can tell, I'm a little bit against that sort of get off my land type attitude when you're not causing any harm. It's a different thing when it's ravers partying and leaving a load of beer cans and rubbish and things like that, but when you're just a sea kayaker, you hope you can camp. Is it rocky mostly?
Yeah, it's not much, it's firm.
I think this is probably where we'll get out then. Looks like we've found our camp spot for the night. Facing my
Oh, Melon's a ghost.
Leave me alone or I'll haunt you into the afterlife.
Okay, so be careful when that comes.
Because on the way home tomorrow, it doesn't matter if everything
Sleeping
stays
bag.
dry.
And bed mat. Coffin tent, here we go.
Dinner in bed. Well, it's a shame it's raining and a bit midgy because the boys are hiding in their tents. Rachel's hiding in her hammock. And I'll probably be hiding in my tent soon.
Not very smooth, I grant you, but
Warm and nutritious.
Salt!
Yeah?
Open your door!
Rubu,
Yeah?
got some apple and custard just coming under your tent.
I'm not extended at them.
You're all snuggly, Mrs. Healy.
All warm. Put my phone on charge. Board. The
Well,
book.
There's not room for me in there.
No, that's really not.
But you say they make a double.
You sort of doing weird innuendo-y things. They do make a double. It's got like
it's not.
it's got like these down the middle between the two beds though.
What sort of chastity straps?
Yeah. Yeah, because each one is based, it's two hammocks side by side, so they've got all these straps coming up in the middle.
Alright. Well, 2 or 3 inches off of getting to the tents. Well,
693, the previous high tide was 650. It is 43 centimetres higher than the last high tide.
Is tent round sheets
Down everywhere.
Is Sol late?
Sol's a little bit higher up than you guys.
No, just like paddle-wise.
I don't know, no, we'll get him up in a second.
Yeah, that wasn't there.
keep an eye on it. You've got 10 minutes
Yes.
before it's
Yeah,
high tide.
I would start pulling some pegs out. That's a good view. Like a meerkat.
Look at the water though, how close it got.
Yeah.
And it's like still coming up slightly. It's like 10 minutes before high tide, but I think you've just about escaped.
I want to canoe in the fog. Hurry up.
I think you might get a chance at the moment.
Yeah, it might drop down with the tide.
It's like the high point was just up above us really there. That's literally the highest point it got to, maybe. I don't know.
Well, I think there's...
It must...
I
sort of
assume
like-
this is that's come down on the river or something and has been backed up, or... I
Yeah.
don't know.
We're on the water, 6:30 a.m. and a bit misty, so navigation's going to be the thing for the first bit, because it's actually quite a big river and there's a few little dead end bits to not go down.
I think that is in conjunction with Castle Reach, which is this one. This is like the castle and the beggar.
Okay. Well, that's
Basically, we're going to paddle to here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the shell ducks. That's the shell ducks, I think.
I was thinking it was the cave trolls.
What's that?
creepy, is what it is. What sort of bird has a creaking door?
Hmm?
What sort of bird like a creaky door like that?
That one, that was a, do you reckon that was a donkey in?
Oh, it might have been actually, yeah.
Either a donkey or a cow or something that was. That was a farm animal.
I sort of think, was that a duck?
Nah.
A goose rather, but...
The kind of one you've been hearing is the shell ducks though.
Very still this morning. No wind, which was a problem around the campsite with midges, but is just beautiful. Now we're on the water. Jesus Christ. There we go. There it is. Stop. Christ. Like your alarm for college.
Yeah.
Yeah. I, for one.
Starts 7:15. So we go for 10 minutes now.
God, I'm tired.
I think Merlin's just showing off because he says he can wee out of that.
Which is
You can wee out of the dry suit. You can wee out of the dry suit. I've done it before. You sort of lean over and pull it all the way down.
And